Hi, today we're going to be looking at chord moves, moving between chords, such as A to A minor to E, and some other common moves like G to D, and the best way to do this and the most efficient way to do it. And then we've got a few more progressions for you just to get your fingers moving, and then we'll talk about how to speed this all up to get you playing quickly. So here's lesson 1. Okay, in this progression we're starting with the chord of A major. And that's with fingers 2, 3 and 4. That's going to give you a bit more room than 1, 2, 3 as is normally taught. Try 2, 3, 4. And then we can just lift the little finger away and move the first finger onto the first fret of the B string for an A minor chord. And then what we're going to do now is move the whole thing up one string, playing all 6 strings now. This is E major. And now we're going to take the first finger away for E minor, and then we're going to drop it all down a string, so we're on the second fret of the D and the G with fingers 2 and 3 playing from the A string down. This is A sus2. Okay, and don't worry if you don't understand what the sus2 means or anything. We will be going over this at some point in the near future. Okay, so the move is A minor, E, E minor, and A sus2. And it sounds something like this. Okay, in progression 2, we're going to be doing a G major chord to a D chord. Okay, so G major to D. Now watch the move here. All 6 strings for the G major chord. When we're going to the D, we leave our third finger on. Everything else comes away. And then we're going to drop behind it by going first finger to the G string, 2nd fret, and the second finger to the top E, 2nd fret as well, and then just playing from the D string down. And when you want to go back to the G, I suggest you do this. Little finger on to the 3rd fret of the E string, release fingers 1 and 2, and then complete G up here. But your 3rd finger is the important one. This stays exactly where it is, so you can release those fingers and move around it. It's kind of like a pivot point. Okay, and it sounds like this. Okay, our next progression involves starting on an F major 7 chord, and that's formed by placing 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the D string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, and 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B string with the top E open. So we have nice floaty chord. Then we're going to move fingers 2 and 3 up towards the ceiling by 1 string each, playing from the A string down. That's the chord of C. Now we're jumping to a G. There's no cheats here, it's just practicing that move to get that muscle memory going. And then we pivot from G to D with our 3rd finger still remaining where it was. So F major 7, C, G, D. Sounds like this. Okay, our next progression involves starting on the D major chord. So starting on D, we're going to leave that third finger on again as we pivot to a C add 9 chord, and it's very similar to a G chord, but fingers 1 and 2 have come down a string, so they're now on the A and the D strings, and we're playing from the A string down, and then we're going to go to a G by moving fingers 1 and 2 up a string. So we've got D, C add 9, and G. This is a very, very common progression. And it sounds like this. Okay, let's talk about how to speed up our chord changes. Let's say we've got a G to D. What we need to do is this sort of exercise. We need to go 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, change. And with the click, it sounds like this. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, change. So you're changing on beat 4, okay? So you've got 1, 2, 3, change, okay? Okay, so what you then do, that was at 60 beats per minute, kind of this 1, 2, 3, change speed, 1, that sort of speed. All right, once you've got that and you're happy with that move, you need to increase your metronome up to about 72. So you've got 1, 2, 3, change, 1, 2, 3, change, and then increase it all again up to 80, etc. until you can get to about 120, which is about 1, 2, 3, change, 1, 2, 3, change. Okay? Then you back it up to 60 again, but this time you don't put a beat into change. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that extra beat that you were given originally from the G to the D has now been eliminated, but you have to start slowly and give yourself a chance. You're not just going to go straight away. Well, I've never seen it happen. You might be the first person. But you start by giving yourself an extra beat on beat 4. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, change. All right, until you can get fast enough at that move where you're not thinking about it too much. You haven't got to worry about eliminating beats.